Good evening and happy new year. Welcome to 2024. It is time for our spin into the stillness with our evening meditation on Wednesday evenings. I am so delighted that you are here. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad that it's a new year, but I'm also glad that 2023 was also a year of learning and joy and challenge and ultimately a triumph because it led us to be right here where we are today. So, hope you also had a beautiful holiday season and a great transition into the new year. And if not, let's see what we can do about that. And let's see how we can create and manifest the happy year that we all deserve. I'm Reverend Robin Nashak, and we do this thing every week, Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. We are guided with the help of our Star Codes Astro deck of cards. For now, it has been bringing some really important messaging for us in the last couple of months. And I love how the cards and the book are set up. And so they're here for a while. And we have far from seen every card in the deck, that is for sure. So looking forward to more, seeing what those messages bring us, and also making that time to be in the stillness together and to receive answers to our questions or more guidance for the insight that we are seeking. So in order to do that, we have to set an intention. And that just requires us to pause a moment and reflect on what we want to experience either from this meditation or as a result of this meditation or from the whole kind of the extended meditative experience each Wednesday. When we do this, we allow our deep self to receive more information from us so that it can begin to work on manifesting and answering questions, and all in all, bringing about the life that we are making for ourselves, that we envision for ourselves. And so that intention is just a vision, a small one about what we would like for ourselves in the coming days and the coming week. And I like to record it on these little slips of paper or tickets, however you want to call them, because what I would do if we were in person is that I would collect each of these from those participating in the in-person meditation, and then we would send them off into the flames and have the universe do its job to bring our answers or our insight or our results back to us in the coming days and months. We can't be together right now, and so I like to do it as use this situation as a proxy as well. So I will create one little slip of paper that says everyone's intentions, and when I do that, I will send it out into the flames as well. And that can serve as the proxy for if you had thrown your own into the bowl and we were all together in person. You can also keep a journal of your meditations. We're starting out this year, so this is your time to set your intentions, to set your practice. All you have to do is sign on, and the rest is really up to you. You can decide what works best for you, how you can gather this information that we are kind of coning today and use it for yourself. It is all about you, for real. So if you want to write a journal, if you want to keep track of where you are each week on this meditative journey, then you can kind of see your progress, or you can kind of see where you need to perhaps focus more of your attention or listen to yourself a little more. It's all up to you. But let's make the moment now that we set that intention. And I suggest just a few words, as a question, as a statement, however you can best articulate what you envision for yourself as a result of, or with, or because of this meditative experience. Let's do it. So I've written my own down. I'm going to write everyone's down. So we just write the words everyone's intentions. My writing's not all that great, but you will get the idea if you look at this right here. Everyone's intentions. Can you see that? And so I'm going to gather energy in this little slip of paper as it sits here next to me. As we pluck out the tones, I encourage you to send me your energy as you meditate this evening. And so I will collect that energy. Then we will send it out into the universe, into this little slip of paper. Now, how do the oracle cards work? Well, we simply shuffle them, or I will shuffle them here again as a proxy, as if I were with you in person. And rather than have you choose the card from the inside, as if I would do if we were doing a private reading, I'm going to choose the top card because you can see me choose that card. So you can see that I'm not reaching in and using my own intuition to pull out the card, but that I am choosing a card that we can all agree is our card. So we each have our own individual intentions or ideas about how we would like this meditation to go, but we're doing it together. We're doing it as an online community. And this online community exists live, of course, on the stream, but it also exists on the recording as well. And so whenever you choose to drop in is what you're adding and when you are adding to this experience, including the drawing of the top card after we shuffle for our answer, guidance, whatever you choose to see it as. So I'm going to shuffle and then we'll draw. What do you say? First one of the new year. Always excited. Great time of year. As I have said in at least a couple of posts and sermons in the past, I really don't like when people begin to say good riddance to their years before. Look, each year that we have has magical moments in it, whether we choose to see them or not. Our goal is to see if we can remember some of those moments, and then B, to realize that it is not necessary to say good riddance to any part or experience of our lives. It's a short life that we have, and before you know it, we've gone the full scope of our living. Take it from someone who is at the age that I am. When they tell you when you're young that the years keep going faster as you get older, believe them. It's true, which is why I don't want any of us to wish away any time by saying, oh, I can't wait till it's the next year or the next month or the next day. Let's appreciate what we can today. So even if today sucked in our minds, can we find something about today to make us realize that it didn't suck? You know, any small thing, any smile, any hug, any exchange, any achievement, great or small, makes today a great day, makes this month a great month, makes any year a year worth living and worth having lived. So, ready to draw that card now. Right from the top, let's do it. Our card for the first Wednesday evening meditation of 2024 is, I think this is a new one. So the card is Imam Kuelai, the root. So, what better way to start a year but at the root? We are planting those seeds today. We are planting the seeds of our year with each choice that we make in these early days of the year. So, let us put the card down and call it up for you to see for yourself. And we have the beautiful card, Imumquilai. So I'm going to read a little bit about the card. You look at the card. You just kind of clock your feelings or what you are thinking as you listen to what I'm saying. And most importantly, how this card is exactly the answer that you have been seeking, how this card is the insight or guidance or path to the manifestation that you are envisioning for yourself. This card, because of you being here tonight, is part of that vision. How is it? Well, let's just see together. I'm not kidding you. Not kidding you. I just flipped open the book. It turned right to this card, which I did not draw before. This is auspicious for the new year. I literally opened right to the page. So let's check it out. Imagine your spine extends down to the earth like a taproot, the strong central root under a tree, through the earth to a point on the sun's path below. Latin for bottom of the sky, the Imum Coeli, or I see, points to the memories and experiences that fed your first roots, your early home life, your family's traditions, and your biological and emotional heritage. Wow. Very cool to be drawing this on the first Wednesday evening meditation. Our action is to look to the roots. Think about what makes you at home and feel secure, what creates sanctuary for you. Investigate the foundations and become conscious of the traditions and the assumptions that underlie this situation. Lean in to habits that help you feel secure and grounded. If you enjoyed your childhood, family traditions can help you feel safe and strong in a storm. If you grew up in chaos, you may crave the opposite and so create your own quiet sanctuary. If you grew up around arguments, arguing with people at home may seem normal to you. But that may not be the case for your housemates, so you may need to learn and present your points in a more transformative, less combative way. Any of this making sense? Anybody? Anybody? The IC also speaks of deeper roots, the spiritual, religious, or philosophical underpinnings of your early life. Just as a fish doesn't notice the water it swims in, it can be hard to see the spiritual assumptions you swam within as a child. These philosophical underpinnings could give you a deep connection to spirit or leave you feeling restricted or judged. Whether they imbued you with unconscious habits or were that from which you rebelled, until you examine those deep roots, they will define your foundational paradigm. So that's a big action. Check out, remember, identify that in our roots that makes us who we are today. Our challenge is unconscious patterns from our personal history may underlie the situation and need excavation. Again, programming. This is time to look at those things more clearly. These are the things that we're looking for as we go deep into meditation, to have a conversation with our deeper self. The gift of this card: build roots of your own. Feel your spine extend like a deep taproot of a tree into the ground. Feel the strength of the earth pulsing up through you, holding you strong through any storm. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So, this is the time, our own roots, not the roots that we have been told that we have, but the roots of our own from this moment forward. So empowering, I think. So, why don't we get comfortable? And if you're here for the first time or for your first few times, we like you to be comfortable. So if you are sitting upright, make sure your back is against the back of the chair. We want to remain alert and we still want to be able to be relaxed. So we want to keep awake for that conversation that will take place with our deep self as we go deeper into the stillness. But we also want to be relaxed enough that we can receive the information where we feel really good about where we are or who we're with. And we just want to have that all around feeling of sanctuary and safety that this very card is speaking to us about. As you do that, get comfortable. Let's begin to go a little deeper. We are going to begin, as we always do, by focusing on our breath as it goes in through our nostrils and all the way down through our body, filling it all with oxygen. We pause a moment and we exhale nice and slowly. And then we pause after we've exhaled. Once all that air is gone, you want to pause for a moment. This is a space of nothingness, this gap before action takes place. And then the breathing begins again as you inhale. Let's try it together. Inhale. Hold for a moment. Exhale slowly. And hold. Good. Let's breathe in again. Hold. Exhale slowly. And hold. And on this last breath, as we exhale, you're going to want to just let your eyes close. So inhale. Then hold. And exhale. And hold. And allow your eyes to flutter close. I will leave the card up for you to look at if you need to, whenever you need to. Let's inhale. And hold. And exhale slowly. And hold. And just allow your breathing to return to a natural and comfortable state. Breathing in and out, where it is comfortable, how it is comfortable. Breathe. 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 Each breath, each tone has brought us into a deeper and deeper state of security and safety and comfort and sanctuary. More and more relaxed. More and more relaxed. And in this relaxed state, we allow a quick scan of our bodies, starting from the bottoms of our feet, moving up through our legs, just scanning for any tension, scanning for any discomfort. We just want to find it and breathe into it and let it go. Let it relax all the way up through our torso and chest, down our shoulders, through our arms, all the way out through our fingertips. All the way up through our neck. We can even feel our facial muscles relax. And as a final release and relaxation, let's imagine ourselves tensing up our body, filling each muscle with tension, drawing it inward as if you were scrunching yourself nice and tightly. Let's gather ourselves. We want to give ourselves a nice yank in with tension. Feel the body tense. Feel it contract and restrict, getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And then in a glorious breathe in and breathe out as you release all of that tension and allow the flow to move you and to relax you. And in this relaxed, safe space, imagine our body relaxed, safe, and so comfortable. Imagine that we are becoming aware of our physical self and the transformation that has happened as we have been here together, releasing our tension. For our bodies, our human bodies, have become a strong, rich, twisted, and vibrant tree. And we are at the surface as if our tree has just been placed there, ready for planting. We feel the life pulsing through our trunk and our branches. And we've been placed in the spot that we are to grow. And feeling safe, feeling our own vibrancy, we begin to feel underneath us roots begin to break through the tightened soil that is underneath us. We begin to feel those roots stir. They almost tingle. And as they do, they break through like tentacles reaching deep, one right after the other, reaching deep into the earth, feeling those roots, those long and strong tentacles against the warm and comfortable, rich, restorative and nourishing soil, reaching down and down and down and down. And as they do, as those roots plunge down underneath us, we feel them break through, which seems to be another level of soil, but it breaks through, and they are now broken through and reaching toward the sky, the space, the universe below us. Those roots that have dug deeper and deeper into the earth now break through, reaching for the night sky underneath us, becoming the branches reaching up, as the branches where we are now also reach up toward the sky above. And the joy that we feel at being this two-sided, magical, growing being, this creature of growth and nourishment and sustenance, with roots that reach, roots that crave, roots that move toward the warming light and rays of the sun, roots that burrow toward the richness of the soil, which ultimately lead us to another sky below. We are a radiant and magnificent and strong planted being. We feel our strength, and yet we ask our deep self now, for an example of the storm that we want to know we can weather. And we allow ourselves to feel the wind the strength of our roots hold us. And it's almost like we have this beautiful training run of the storm. We can bend with the wind. We can move with the rain. We can stretch to the left, to the right, to our ceiling. We can allow our branches to collapse in fatigue, knowing they will be nourished and strengthened again. The storm is here. We are the eye of the storm. The storm is us. And now we feel the winds die down. Slowly and slowly. And as they do, as we straighten from the roots up and feel our strength and triumph over this storm, we know that we have been given this opportunity to feel our own strength in that storm. And the sun begins to rise around us. And its rays warm us. And we can feel the life-giving process within us, creating more life, extending our branches, extending our roots. We can almost feel the smile we have from within. For we now know our own strength. And this is the message from our deep self this evening. We are not shelter from the storm. We are the storm. And yet we withstand the storm. And we come through stronger and more beautiful than we ever imagined being. We just bask in this strength, bask in the reaching toward the skies and toward our roots as we reach even below the skies underneath us. The two-sided tree, reaching and growing, withstanding, nourishing, and strengthening. And if we just open our imaginations a little more, we can see that we are actually in a grove of beautiful two-sided trees just as ourselves. We feel the comfort from knowing we are together as a community, navigating through our own storms and yet strengthening one another through example, through service, through understanding, and through our own personal integrity of staying who we are when we need to and adapting when we need to best serve our space in this grove of beautiful trees. And so let us choose to return now to our human physical body. It's an easy process. All we have to do is realize that we are breathing, we are inhaling through a human nose, filling our bodies with oxygen. We are breathing as human beings, inhaling and exhaling. And as we do, our beautiful, majestic tree body slowly morphs back to our beautiful and strong and healthy physical human body, free from pain and discomfort, free from anxiety and angst and despair, for we've tapped into our own strength this evening, that strength that will carry us through anything that we need in the coming days, in the coming year. And so let us return fully to our bodies by taking a quick breath in and exhaling. Again, inhaling and exhaling. And one more deep breath as we inhale. Exhale fully. And here we are together. Beautiful trees, feeling that strength that lives within as well as outside of us. How beautiful is that? Great New Year's message. And I'm so glad that you have been here with me to experience it as we've gone into the stillness. Having done that, we've got some things to send out into the universe now, don't we? Let's send out those intentions. I'm going to send mine first. If you want to just send me more of that energy. As I send this off into the flames. There she goes. All right. Gather this here, everyone's intentions. Let's burn them, baby, burn. Yes. There she goes. Beautiful. Off into that beautiful flaming yonder. That's quite a way to begin the year, don't you think? I want to thank you, as always, for being here. Let's see who is here on our first stream of the year. Hello, Kathleen and Sue and Ozzy. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for sharing yourself with us, with all of us tonight. So, and Sue has said this is speaking to me. Yes, me too. Me too, my friend. Let's see who is elsewhere. And if you haven't, and this is my New Year's resolution for real, remember to hit like and subscribe. Please like the video if you're watching it on YouTube. Give us a comment on YouTube. There's Monica. Hello. Kisses to you. And Joyce. Hello, hello. If you're on Facebook, you can leave a comment. If you're on YouTube, you can leave a comment. Hit like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like to the pages, either mine, Reverend Robin Ashok, or the Spiritual Spinister, wherever you can. Let's get this community started this year. Let's keep it going this year. Let's make it better than ever. And that means sharing. Let me know what's going on. Let me know how this worked, how it resonated, and what you're doing with it in the coming days ahead. Deal? Good. Awesome. I'm going to give one more quick look to Facebook because it always brings up people that I missed, even though I saw Joy and Monica. Hello. Let's see if there is anybody I have missed. In the meantime, I want to remind everybody that all of our meditations from September on are now uploaded to my SoundCloud page, so you can hear any of these meditations as audio only versions from September on through up until tonight after I'm done uploading this one. So if you want to go and you want us on the go, you don't want to have the video or be distracted by the video, you are able to hear the audio only versions on our SoundCloud page, which you can get from my link tree from Instagram or I'll just put it up underneath the liner notes of tonight's meditation. How about that? Otherwise, let us say hello. Linda, hello, Linda Kaplan. Happy New Year. Good to see you and Richard. Mwah. Hopefully we'll talk soon. I know that's on me. It'll happen. I promise. New Year's resolution. Yes. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. What an auspicious day. I'm so grateful for you. I've talked long enough, as you know I can. And let us say goodnight. And I will see you here next week. And each week we're here for our Spin into Stillness evening meditation. Good night.